How are you? I know that you are blessed and the sound is clear. Please talk to me. How is the sound? Are we okay to go? Are we good to go? Is the sound okay? Quickly gather here. As you know, every Tuesday, I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to speak to you concerning so many issues regarding religion, life, politics, and so on and so forth. Nadine Richie, you are every day when I'm live, you are usually one of the first people that tune in. May God bless you abundantly. May God grant all your heart desire, everything you want God to do for you. I ask them to do all of them for you. Please, if you have joined us quickly, share the broadcast quickly. We don't have time. We don't have enough time. We are late already today. Join me quickly. We discuss just a few things and then we proceed with the week. This is going to be a very good week for us. Join us quickly. God bless you. Hurry. Once you join us, you share. Once you join us, you share. Prophet Dixon Comfort. God bless you. How are you, Prophet? I hope that you are doing well and your ministry is doing very well. Where are you watching me from? I would love to know where you are watching me from. Cedric Chunya, yeah. God bless you, say prophecy. And tell us, is the sound okay? Simon say you are late. Yes, I'm late. Please forgive me. Chama Francis, say when the sound is okay. God bless you. I'm late. I'm sorry for this. Many of you know that I know how to keep time. Though time for politics have not yet come properly. That's why sometimes you see me, I delay sometimes to come, and because of a lot of work that we have at hand that I'm doing right now. That's why sometimes you see me, I'm late. Quickly share the broadcast, please. Michelo, you're watching me from Mazabuka, Zambia. How are you? How is Mazabuka today? A very beautiful place as well. Cedric Chunya, I say you're watching me from Zambia. God bless you. How is Zambia today? Francis Sylvia, we love you, man of God. We need you in Zambia. God bless you. One day, on a very, very good day, I will come to Zambia. I will visit Zambia. Zambia is a home to me. Many of you know, and many of you don't know. Zambia is a home to me. I can say that I grew up there. I've been to so many countries, but there is no country that I spent much time and felt in love with than Zambia. And when I was in Zambia, many people benefited. Many people don't know my exit from Zambia, my deportation from Zambia affected a lot of people. When I was in Zambia, I was paying school fees for more than 60 to 70 street kids. Those days, we were even discussing yesterday, I received some people that came from Zambia. We are together and we are discussing yesterday, and the lady who led the delegation said to me, SEER1, there was a time when I met you on the street, you carried money in the car boot and you were sharing the money to the people on the street. If you don't know SEER1, those of you that don't understand, go to Chainda Market, by Chainda Market bus stop there. I used to carry money from the boot because to me, I believe in eat, let me eat. I don't believe in piling money like your politicians are doing right now, piling money abroad, millions upon millions of dollars abroad. when you die, this is what people don't know. This is what people don't understand. When you die, who is going to eat all those money? I went to check on a property the other day here. We are looking for a property. We went to this very, very huge company, factory. It was a mill factory. The man built massive infrastructure, the mill, and so on and so forth. But today, the children don't care about those things. All those investments are wasted. And now they're looking for who to buy the property from them. So, the money that you are supposed to use to develop your country, you are piling it abroad. China, UK, offshore account, and so forth and so on. And you will die any moment from now. Even if you be a trillionaire, even if you be a billionaire, let me tell you something you don't know. The money that you enjoy out of that your billion is the one that entered your mouth. The one that is in the bank is not yours. When you die, they won't put it in the grave with you. When you die, they will never bury you with the money. When you die, the money you have in offshores, all those things, the other people will take care of them. The money, your own money, your money, even if you have 3 trillion, is the one that you use to buy food and eat. Even the one you use to build a house, it's not yours. That house that you built is not yours. Those houses that you are building, they are not yours. When you die, other people will occupy it. The one that you actually need is the one that goes inside your stomach. The one you use to buy food and eat. That is why I myself, sometimes I look at politicians, I laugh. They are greedy. Somebody is having $100 million US. What do you want to do with it? People are dying. People are crying. People are hungry. People are going through hell. And someone has $100 million US, $200 million US, $50 million US. And it's not in the country, it's outside the country, it's in the bank. I mean, what is the benefit? It's not yours. It wouldn't be yours. You would die. The only money you have is the one that you use to buy food and eat. It enters in your body. When you die, you are going with this body to the grave. But you cannot go with the money to the grave. So where is the greediness coming from? You eat what belongs to others. You eat what belongs to you. You pack the money, you stock the money, you are a billionaire, you are this, you die, you leave the money. So that's why, me, myself, that's how I found life. So if you ask people from Chainda Market bus stop there, anytime I stop my car there, that lady was reminding me yesterday when I was sitting in a meeting with them. She was telling me, I remember, that is how I remembered you. You used to come to the market, you open your booth and you start distributing money to people. That is how life is. That is the reason why we make money. We don't make money to bank them outside the country. I mean, you will die very soon. When you die, who will eat those money? Your children may not even need it. Your children may not even touch it. Your children may not even... do you just come on earth just to come and work for your children? Sometimes I look at it, that woman reminded me yesterday. So I was laughing. So it was my lifestyle. My lifestyle has always been, let everybody eat. Eat, everyone eat. Everyone that is around me, I don't like to see them hunger. I don't like to see them suffer. I don't like to see them going through hell when I can be able to help. I share everything that I have. So all those over 60 children that were going to school in Zambia because of me, they all dropped out. They are no longer going to school. They are back on the street. Many of them are even dead. So when I was in Zambia, you benefited a lot. Even if many people fought me Men of God fought me, politicians fought me. PF made my life a living hell. In a space of few minutes, I lost everything that I had. I didn't hate the country. I love the country. And the one day I will shock you. I will come in the country and bless the people of the country. Unfortunately, I'm not going to stay there again. In life, there is level. I've passed the level of staying there. I know the ministry that I did there. I know the ministry I did in South Africa, and I know the ministry I'm doing here. I passed the level of coming to stay with you again. But I'm going to visit. When I visit you, I pray for you. When I visit you, I share with you what I came with. Sometimes do as I say. I bless your country and so on, and come back to my country. I'm so big now. God has blessed me so much. Those of you that are here, you don't know who SEER1 is. After this broadcast, you go through the page and see what God is doing here. I lost everything in Zambia within a space of few days, but everything that I've lost, God has given back to me 20 times double. So that's why I'm no longer angry with Edgar Lungu. I'm no longer angry with the PF. I'm no longer angry with anybody. I forgive everybody because that was actually a promotion. God used them actually to promote me from where I was to where I am today. Edgar Lungu is now a friend of mine, just like any other person. I don't have grudges with anybody. You will even be shocked when the time of campaign comes. I decide to campaign for Edgar Lungu. This is politics. There is no permanent enemy. There is no permanent friends. And this is who I am. When I started working with HH was my enemy from 2015, 2016, 2017. All these years, he was my enemy. He couldn't even believe that I would stand up and support him. But it happened. I supported him. If you check today, most UPND few UPND praise singers, SEER1 is this, SEER1 is that, SEER1. This is politics. You don't have permanent enemy. You don't have permanent friends. Any moment from now, in few years' time, all of us will die, and nobody wants to die being an enemy to anybody. That's why I'm not enemy to anyone. I was enemy with Edgar Lungu because I was campaigning against him. And if I decide to campaign for him, if I decide to work for him, because like I said, all these things that was said about Edgar Lungu, I am the one that engineered them. When you hear about corruption, Edgar Lungu is corrupt. I am the one that engineered them. Just like now, those days there was no media that was supporting HH. The only media that was with HH those days was Koswe, and what is the name of this one? Koswe and Watchdog, and they didn't have that. They didn't have that catalyst to push the agenda. I am the one that pushed the agenda that made Edgar Lungu look like Satan and so on, and the corruption, all those things. I am the one. I was the engineer. I did all those things, and that is politics. So when many of you can say, SEER1 is an enemy to Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu realized his mistake. No, it was a mistake for whatever we did to you. Actually, PF realized their mistake before they won election. I told many of you, PF realized their mistake before they won the election. They came back to me and they said to me, look, SEER1, we are sorry for what we did to you. We are willing to build you a cathedral in Zambia. That message came from Mr. Ernest Bruce. Ernest Bruce is the owner of Port Belly Kalahari. He's there in Zambia. If I'm lying, you can ask him. He is the one, no, SEER1, now all of us who have realized that we made a mistake. Forgive us. We are bringing you back to Zambia. This is what we are going to do for you, a cathedral and this. But by then it was late already. One thing about me is that if I commit myself to something, once I commit myself to something, I don't go back. Nothing. If Jesus himself will never tell me to go back, I don't accept. Once I commit myself on something, I proceed. So by then I had already committed myself to campaigning for HH. I proceeded. It was when they discovered that I proceeded that they involved the government of Nigeria. It was late already, So we became enemies. I remember while I was still in Zambia, my church was PF church. My church was campaign ground. I showed you proof before. We are very good friends. They did a lot of good things for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie that I didn't benefit anything from PF. I can't lie. PF did a lot of good things for me. When Sata was alive, Sata gave me the deal to bring in oil supplier that will supply oil from Angola to Zambia. Honorable Christopher Yaluma is alive, is aware. You can ask him. I link him up to our chairman in South Africa. Everything went very, very well. In fact, let me tell you, PF was so good to me. But along the line, everything they promised to do for me, they did it. But along the line, when you are a leader, there are so many people that deceive you. You may be a very good person. Like I always say, HH is a very good guy. He's a very good man. Same as Edgar Lungu. These are very good guys. Before Edgar Lungu became a president, the guy was so humble, was so accessible. He was, the day that Sata was being buried at Hero Stadium, he made so many of us cry. On the day of his campaign, I released my cars for his campaign and so on. But people who do not understand the relationship, they came, they took over him. They started misleading him. They started misguiding him. Usually leaders are good. Leaders are good. But people that deceive them are people who they call their advisors, are people who they call their ministers, are people who they call their what, this and that. Edgar Lungu was a very good guy, but he was deceived. When he was deceived, they told him, SEER1 is this, SEER1 will put our country on fire. SEER1, that's how the deportation came. Where has it landed now? Same as HH. HH is a very good guy. I've known him. I've known him. It's just that I don't want to talk about him now because politics has not started. The reason why when you see me, when I want to do politics, it's at night. I don't do politics during the day. When I'm doing politics, it's a shut down show. The guy, he was a very good guy. Very, very good guy. Very humble. He was taking advice. He was really, really advisable. But he took over power. As usual, there are people that have surrounded him now that are telling him to say for a whole president to open a toilet is commendable. And when people talk, no, how about PF? Edgar Lungu say I can also commission a toilet. PF is the measuring ruler now for UPND. So every nonsense that PF did, you must do it. Why did we remove them from power now? Why? What is the need? Why did we remove them? If you must compare, the reason why PF was removed is because they failed in one way or the other. So from their failure, when someone says a whole president commissioned a toilet, PF did it. Were you voted because PF did it? So this is because the HH is a good guy, but he has surrounded himself with fools. Fools that don't know nothing. Fools that will die in jail. Fools that, where are those guys that surrounded Edgar Lungu? Those guys that surrounded Edgar Lungu. I mean, Father Frank Walia. Where are they? Where is Frank Walia today? Is he not with HH? The same parasite have left where they were eating before. They have joined UPND and they are busy destroying UPND. A whole president, not even a district commissioner will commission a toilet. A whole president went and commissioned a toilet. And when people talk, but PF did it. I was even reading on ZNBC today. They are talking about inflation in Nigeria. So that people will come and say, but SEER1, your country is this, your country is that. But you are not talking about your country, you talk about Zambia. A whole national broadcaster. Here in Nigeria, they don't even know what ZNBC is. They don't know that there is a country. NTA, Nigeria National Television Authority, don't know that there is a country called Zambia. That is also to show you how powerful I am, how influential I am there. All those things you write about Nigeria, you write it because of me. A whole national broadcaster has become a disaster, a playground. So if I decide to attack HH, if I decide to fight HH, who is going to wage the war? Who is capable of waging the war? At least for PF, those guys were so sophisticated. Smarty was so sophisticated. There were too many. Even Mwebantu was with them. They were so sophisticated, they could counter things that I say. So if I decide now and say, okay, we are all out for HH, who is going to fight back? When I come out with an exposure, you post that, how about Nigeria? You were not elected to compare yourself to Nigeria. You were elected to change the life of the people. It was very wrong for a whole president to commission toilet, even if it was 1 million toilets. You compare yourself to Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria, by the way, Nigeria is suffering. Have you been to Nigeria, please? Nigeria do projects of billions of dollars, not millions. Just here in Imo State, my state, our GDP is bigger than the entire GDP of Zambia. And you are comparing. We don't compare these things. That's why you don't see me compare these things. All of us loved her church and wanted, we wanted him to succeed. Personally, to me, I had an agenda of at least 50 years of UPND, because I know that any day that HH leaves office, that guy is finished. I know. Any day he leaves office, whether in 2026, 2030, 2030, that will be the last day he will experience life. I know. And I didn't want that to happen to him. I don't want that to happen to him. My project for UPND was 50 years project. So that by the time that UPND would have left power, HH would have been in his 90s walking with a walking stick. What will you do to a man that is walking with a walking stick? But because of the people that are advising him, the people that surround him, he's shortening his stay. He will be fought. I will fight him and I will defeat him. It's not even me and you can argue here. The few praise singers that are remaining, we can argue here. But when the time comes, you will dance the dance that PF we are dancing. And the reason why I want him defeated is not just because of him. He has surrounded himself with criminals, with thieves, with looters. A few days ago, we had a news that Milingo has agreed to forfeit $24 million US. And because of that, he will not go to jail. And many of you are clapping. You don't know the details of those deals. I am going to tell you that I know the guys from State House that went and entered that agreement with Milingo. I know how much they have received. I know how much HH has received. That's why when you are playing with the devil, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to God what belongs to God. Then you will live long. But if you think that you are clever, you won't live long. If I come here and share with the nation exactly what happened, the people that went and sat with Milingo, how much they received from State House. That's why Edgar Lungu was a very clean man until I came and started telling people, okay, check here and check here. That's what you are going to do to HH. There is a lot of dirty thing that is going on. The day I will come and say it has started, that's not why I came here. Time for that is coming. But the reason why I came, share the broadcast quickly. Share the broadcast quickly. The reason why I came is because I have checked in all religion and discovered that Christians are so judgmental. Christians are so judgmental. I was reading a scripture from the Bible in the service day before yesterday, where Mary Magdalene, the prostitute, she was a prostitute, heard that Jesus was about to die and he was in a house, he was with his disciples. She went to that house and knelt down and started crying, using her tears to clean the feet of Jesus and using her hair to dry it. When the disciples of Jesus saw it, they were not happy. Number one, they said, this woman is a prostitute. The first people that will condemn you are not unbelievers. Believers are the ones that condemn. Believers are so judgmental. And it's so painful because the people that they condemn are actually more better than them. The people that they call prostitutes are actually more better than them. I said, if you want to have peace, that's why to me, there are people I avoid in my life. Those who are too holy. Those who are too holy, who are so holy. Those are dangerous people. Those who carry Christianity on their head. Those who behave like Jesus is their personal father. And God is their relative. I don't subscribe to those. I don't love those. Overzealous Christians, I don't love them. Christians that speak in tongues all the time, I don't like them. I don't mingle with them because they can condemn you. They can condemn you to hell. But at the end of the day, you are actually better than them. When I am talking with you, when I am, maybe it's a business engagement, maybe it's a career engagement, we are together and we are talking. And you come with overzealousness. Brother, in the name of Jesus, brother, you speak in tongues. I don't take you serious. I take you the same way I take people that speak big English. I don't take them serious. Once I'm talking to somebody, his English becomes so polished. A black man that speaks English like a white man, I don't take them serious. Once I hear that, I have gone. That is the same way I take over righteous people. These are people that are more corrupt than any other thing. These are the same people that will commit 50 abortions and come back to judge a lady that decided to give birth to a child through an unwanted pregnancy. Anybody you see that is judging anybody, know that that person has a problem. I don't judge anybody. That's why I am a friend to Muslims. I am a friend to people who don't go to church. Most of my business partners are from China and they are not Christians. And I don't even force them to join Christianity. Several times I've received my business partners here in Nigeria from China. While the service is going on, they are in the church praying to with their thing, doing the God they serve in China there. I don't condemn them. Because once you judge a person, it means you are inferior. No one has the right to condemn anybody. No one has the right to judge anybody. Because that thing you are going to judge them off, you have done it already. If you read your Bible, share the broadcast, please. If you have just joined us right now, share the broadcast. If you read your Bible very well, Jesus said, when you look at a person and the lust after that person, you have committed fornication or adultery with that person. You don't necessarily say, bend down, remove your clothes, let's do. No. Once you look at that person in a lustful way, what is lustful way? You look at a person, you admire the person, say, wow, how I wish this one, we can be in bed together. The Bible says you have already committed adultery, you have already committed fornication. Now, you are going to see somebody who is from lusting after a man or a woman coming back condemning a person that slept with a person. The sins are equal. They are equal. You committed the same thing that he committed, but you are judging him. If you want to be condemned, join church. Thank God my church is not among those useless things. My church people, they will love you. No matter what. They will love you so much. And I've been teaching them, embrace everybody. I remember when I was in South Africa, there is a very powerful, I think that is the most powerful Sangoma, the most powerful herbalist or native doctor in Soweto, South Africa. That man used to come from Soweto, Johannesburg, South Africa. He used to come there and come to Limpopo to come and collect products, do as I say, that he uses to heal people, that he uses to see, that he uses to do work. One day he has been coming, he comes always, he comes to the office. Once he's finished, he comes. Once he finishes, he comes. Once he finishes, he's come. One day he said they want to come and give testimony. I asked him to come. When he came, he arrived at the church. The securities at the church, they didn't know him. He wore his native doctor things and so on and so forth. When he arrived at the service, they kept him at the gate. They said, you cannot enter the church like this. And he didn't call me. In the afternoon, I drove. I came to the service. When I came there, I saw him. I said, why are you here? I said, your church people did not allow me to enter. I took him in. During the service, when he was giving the testimony, he told people to say, when I encounter big problems, I take SEER1 do as I say to heal the problem, to solve the problems. I never killed anybody. All I do is to help people. And I'm asking the church people, the person that helps people and the person that judge people, which one do you want? They say, we want the people that help people. I say, so therefore, never judge anybody again in your life. Why must you judge people? The same people that are doing the same thing that you are doing. In fact, they are even better. If you want to see where devil lives, it's among those people that call themselves the righteous. They sleep with each other. They sleep with each other. Married men sleep with married women in the church. And they cover it with shaky mama. When they come out, they condemn people that are committing the same sin. Jesus did not come for the righteous. Actually, there is no one that is righteous. If you understand this, you will stop condemning people. Jesus came for the unrighteous. That is why when Jesus was preaching, Zacchaeus came. When Zacchaeus came, everywhere was already full. Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree. You know that Zacchaeus is a sinner. He was a political power. He was corrupt person. The money he used to build his house was corrupt money. The money he used to buy food, it was corrupt money. But when Jesus saw him, Jesus said, come down. I am going to your house today. Which house? That house that was built out of corruption. When they arrived at his house, remember that Jesus had abandoned all the righteous people that came to see him and followed an unrighteous man home. That's why you don't need to condemn. There were thousands of righteous people that came earlier before Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus came late and he was unrighteous. He was a politician. He stole a lot of money from the poor and he built a house. Jesus abandoned all those righteous ones and followed Zacchaeus. When he arrived at that house that was built out of corruption, Jesus sat down. The chair where he sat is a proceed of crime. And they gave him food. He ate food. that was bought with corruption money. If Jesus is not judging anybody, who are you to judge people? Who is righteous? Who is righteous? Jesus met a woman that the whole city gathered to kill. They wanted to terminate this woman. They wanted to kill. They wanted to stone this woman. Jesus said, any of you here that have not committed sin, this type of sin, throw the stone. Everyone disappeared. You may be doing your own secretly. You commit sin secretly. No one has ever caught you. That is why you are righteous. One day you'll be caught. One day you'll be caught. Never you in your life judge anybody. If you see somebody that you think that is committing so much sin, pray for them, so that God will change them the way He has changed them. What is killing Christianity today is judgment. And you see unbelievers judging, you see believers, criminals judging fellow criminals. You see adulterers judging adulterers. You see people that are committing different sin, judging people that are committing different sin. That is why Christianity is not growing. Christianity is dropping every blessed day. Because when people are sad, they are supposed to go to church and be happy. But when they go to church, they are judged. But when people are sad, they go to the club where there are unbelievers. They go home happy. Because at the club, no one judges anybody. I came to tell you, stop judging your fellow human being. Only God can judge. That's why I don't care. I don't want people to love me. I always say this at church. I don't want to be loved by anybody, because once you love me, you will judge me tomorrow. There was a time I was the chief press singer of UPND. If you go to my page, actually, go to post of 2020, 2021, 2022, and see that I am actually the one that started the press singing. And I had friends, those who used to love me from, SEER1, you are the best prophet on earth, you are the voice of the voiceless, what. But the day I decided to stop singing, most of the same people are SEER1, you are a false prophet, SEER1, you are a con man, SEER1, you are a maize man, SEER1, you are a waterman, SEER1, you are water. So that's why I don't want anybody to love me, because I am like chameleon. I can change at any time. If you don't do what I want, I change. And when I change, I don't want people that are praising me tomorrow to turn around and start saying a different thing. That's why I don't have friends. And I don't enjoy it when people love me. When people love me, everybody love me. I even tell the church, once everybody start loving me, I start getting worried. Because I'm used to not being loved. Betrayal happen anytime. And when it happens, I don't keep quiet. And because I don't keep quiet, the people that used to say, you are my friend, I'm free, they change. Such is life. Only God can judge. And you are the one that you are watching me right now. People are judging you. that thing that you are doing that is making people to judge you, continue doing it. There is something about life. I told my church members the other day. In Zambia, when my church was at Tam School, you can go to my YouTube page, search for SEER1 heals cancer. You will see the woman, you will see the video. One day at the prayer line at Tam School, they brought a woman from Kafue. That woman, cancer had eaten her up. They took her to UTH, and she stayed there for months, and there was no improvement. She was dying. It has gotten to a point whereby when she coughed, blood comes out, and she was thin like this. She was already dead. She was. The family, according to them, they said they discharged her to go and die from home. So on their way coming out from the hospital, they heard about SEER1, and they came to the service. When they came to the service, when I was at the prayer line praying for the sick, I saw her. They explained to me her condition. I took a bottle of do as I said. I put it in her mouth and asked her to drink. They said this woman don't drink for some days. She hadn't eaten. So when I gave it, she managed to drink it. We were in that service. Before I could even finish touching other people at the prayer line, she requested for food. The family said for more than 30 or more days, she hasn't eaten any food. She just take any soft drinks. She requested for food. So those days there were people that used to sell at the church, that there were many. So they went, they bought bread and they gave her. Those of you that my YouTube page is Prophet SEER1 CFM. Go to YouTube right now. Search for my page. You'll find the page. Then search for Prophet SEER1 heals cancer. You are going to see it. Now, when that woman requested for bread, they bought bread, they gave her bread. Right there at the service, she stood up from the car that they used to bring her and started dancing. We are all shocked. Everyone was shocked. When I brought her very close to me, when she speak, you can perceive the odor that she was rotten already inside. She was finished inside. I told them that she's healed. After the service, she entered the car, and they took her back to Kafue. From that day, she became healthy. From that cancer, she became healthy, completely healed. Every blessed Sunday, before even the people that clean the church arrives, this woman will be the first to come and clean the church. She will clean, you know, those of you that used to follow me at Tam School, it was a football field. You can see how many thousands of people that gather. Only that woman, before the other usher come, that woman has cleaned the chairs. Thousands of chairs. And she continued coming and coming and coming and coming. One day, her church members visited her at her home, and they told her to say, "Why have you not been coming to our church again?" She said to them, "I found another church. There is where I go now. This is the person that healed me of my cancer. If not because of him, I was going to be dead by now." They said, okay. Next Sunday they came. They continued coming, and they told her to say, "You have a post." I don't want to mention the name of that church in Kafue, but this is one of the biggest congregation in Zambia. that has branches all over. But you have a post. You are a mother in the church. We love you. Every blessed day they will call her. You are a deaconess. What, this and that. They keep disturbing her. Now, in the church, I started noticing she started coming late. She used to come by 6 a.m. cleaning all the chairs, thousands of chairs. Now she started coming late. I would be ministering. I would see her entering. That is how she started dropping, and all of a sudden she stopped coming. I asked her daughter to say, why is it that this my daughter from Kafue, your mother, has not been coming to church? She said the church people came to her and said, now that you have gotten what you have wanted, SEER1 has healed you. Come back and take your post. You are a deaconess, you cannot leave the church. So she said, God is one. She stayed she went back to her church. 2 months later, the cancer came back. When the cancer came back, they came to me. And they said they want to do as I say for her healing. Those of you are watching, I want you to go and prove it on YouTube. Prophet SEER1 CFM. Type SEER1 healed cancer. You see the woman there. You see the story. SEER1 has healed you. Come back to your church. She went back to her church. And unfortunately, cancer came back. They came to me, Papa, our mother is sick again. She's at the hospital. We need to do as I say for her healing. I told them, there is no do as I say for you. Your mother is going to die. They cried at the office and they left. 1 week later, she died. When she died, the daughter came to me and said, Papa, I want you to attend the burial. I said to her, I don't attend burial. You can attend the burial and come back and tell me. You know what she came back to tell me? She said, when she was lowered on the ground, they filled up the grave. Her fellow deaconess came and danced round the grave. They were dancing. That is the culture. Their fellow deaconess has gone to be with the Lord. They were dancing. Now, those deaconesses that deceived her, that took her away from SEER1, are still alive, but she has died. Why did I tell this story? I told this story is because you are there, you are worried about the people judging you. You wear this cap. They say, this cap is not good on your head. You start losing weight because they told you that because of what they said, the cap that you use your money to buy, you hate the cap. You paint your hair black. Your hair is black. Black is for children. You start getting worried about it. God blesses you with a child, a boy. Why didn't you give birth to a girl? Everything you do, they judge you. You leave the house, they judge you. You come back, they judge you. Everything you do, they judge you. If you think about what they are saying and die, they will not be buried together with you. You'll be buried alone. And they will proceed with their life. They will look for another person to judge. They will not be buried with you. I'm telling you, by the time you are being lowered to the grave, they will pick another person to judge. Don't allow what people are saying about you disturb you. That you see me, that's my life. I don't care. I don't care what people say about me. Many people say, SEER1 is a Satanist. I love it. SEER1 is a womanizer. I love it. SEER1 sleep with men. I love it. SEER1 is a crook. I love it. SEER1 is a con man. I love it. SEER1 is a false prophet. I love it. I don't care. I don't give a dime. Because when I care and get depressed because of what you are saying about me, I am the one that will suffer. You will not even suffer. When I die, I am the one that will be buried. You proceed with your life. There are so many of you that are watching this broadcast right now. Just because of the way people are judging you and what people are saying about you, you want to give up hope in life. I remember one day I gave you a story of Chainda. I remember one day I went to cut my hair. I used to cut my hair at Chainda. I am a man of the people. When I was in Zambia, I had millions. But it didn't take me away from the people. My Baba man is at Chainda market. So I went to cut my hair there. I heard him telling me to say, SEER1, the bus conductors at Chainda, and those women that sells at Chainda there, they say that anytime you come here, you distribute money. Your money does not, it's not a good money. You use that money to take their talent. You use that money to take their fortune. You know, when you give the money does not even last. The money vanishes like your money is satanic money. I say, oh, really? Is it what people are saying? Say, that's what everyone is saying in China. I say, oh, okay. Saturday, I entered my car, took money, put in the boot, and went back there. I called all the conductor there at Chainda Market. I said, come. How many of you say that my money is not good money? All of them, they were hiding. I just removed money. I said, take. The same money they were speaking evil against, they took it. All those women that we are selling there, they collected the money. When I got back home, I laughed. I said, people condemn what they want. Do you know that you have friends that because God bless you and you manage to buy a little bit of cream, you apply on your skin and your skin is looking nice and looking better. There are your friends that condemn you because of that cream. They tell you, that cream is not good. That cream has condemned your face. But in their heart, they want that cream. That's your boyfriend. It's a womanizer. Check their phone properly. They are chatting with that your boyfriend. Condemners. That's a place that you go. It's not good. They are going there. They are there. That your clothes, it's not nice, or the tailor that did it didn't do it well. Give it to them, they will take that same clothes that they condemn. That's why I don't care about people. You can say anything you want to me. I don't care. Because I know that you always wanted to have it, but you cannot have it. You always wanted to get it, but you cannot get it. That's why you are jealous. That's why you judge. Most of the people that are judging you because where you are is where they wanted to be. But unfortunately, they cannot be there. So they judge you for being there. I know a lady that married a white man. And her friends were always discouraging. Why you marry this man? Why you marry this old man? Why you this? Why that? They until that marriage, she lost that marriage. She told that man it's over. I don't love you anymore. 1 month later, her friend went and married the same man. The people that are judging you want to be like you. That's why whatever they say about you, don't bother yourself about it. Are you hearing what I say? Don't bother yourself about it. Whatever people say about you, be focused. Be focused. Be focused. You have a goal. Anything that make you happy, do it. This life is so short. This life that we have today is not just short, it's so short. Don't play with your happiness. Anything that makes you happy, do it. I just thought I must let you know. Stop judging people. And if you are the one they are judging, continue doing that thing that you are doing that is paining them, that makes them to judge you. May God bless you. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Remember, if you have not followed this page, follow the page. You are missing a lot. You are going to miss a lot. If you have not followed, maybe the broadcast just appeared on your timeline. You miss a lot. You are missing a lot. Follow the page. Follow this page now. This page where you are watching me from now. Prophet SEER1. Follow the page. I'm telling you, there is a lot that will benefit. This is not just a page that come here and preach about heaven and hell. This is a page that teach you reality. Things that will help you in life. Things that will help you succeed in life. It's not just here to talk about heaven and hell. I am here to teach you and help you succeed in life. Many people, every day I receive testimony. SEER1, since I started following your page, my mind has changed. My brain has changed. My attitude has changed. Many of you, may God bless you and continue following. Don't stop following. We are almost there. You are here, you want to talk to me. Let me check if the number is correct. You are here, you want to talk to me. Remember that SEER1 does not have any representative anywhere in the world. SEER1 does not send you a message on Facebook. SEER1 does not send you a message on Instagram. SEER1 does not reply your messages anywhere. There is only one means you can use to communicate to me. That is through WhatsApp. And the number is pinned here in the comment section. If you see the first comment appearing here says, do you want to have a direct chat with SEER1? Kindly send the WhatsApp message to +234 81 49 93 9484 +234 81 49 93 9484. You send me a message on WhatsApp there. And many of you complain, even here while we are live. SEER1, you don't respond to our messages. SEER1, you don't reply our messages. Look, every blessed day I receive hundreds of messages. In a week, it translates to millions of messages. If you want me to talk to you, don't say, how are you? You don't expect me and you to start chatting and abandon millions of other problems that I need to solve. No. Or SEER1, you are a good man. That I don't want those things. That mouth that you used to call me good man today, tomorrow you use it to call me a bad man. That's why I don't have time for those things. Don't SEER1, I love you. Remove it. I don't need love. There is nothing I want to do with love. Go straight to the point, because tomorrow you are the one that will hate me. Go straight to the point. What do you want me to do for you? SEER1, I want document. I want visa. I want money. I want to win a case. My husband is cheating. I want to put him in a bottle. My wife is cheating. I want to put him in a bottle. SEER1, I have a church. I need crowd. SEER1, I have a church. I need eye to see forensic. I believe that you know that even if you pray from here to Jerusalem, you can never see forensic. If you want to call somebody's phone number, somebody's name, somebody's account number, somebody's problem, there are products for prophecy. It's not what prayer can do for you. So you are one of those people, you have a church, you need eye to see. You send on WhatsApp, on that line. Or SEER1, I'm a business person. I'm competing for a contract. I want to win the contract. SEER1, I have a court case, I want to win it. SEER1, I have business, but I don't have clients. This is my job. This is what I do. When you write what you want, I handle it for you. I tell you what to do. And once you do your part, you leave the rest for me. They are uncountable testimony. All my work are guaranteed. And remember, I don't have representative anywhere in the world. If you want to talk to me, you talk to me direct. On this WhatsApp line, +234 81 49 93 94 84. Once you get me here, tell me what you want me to do for you. I will tell you what it takes. And once we come in agreement, it will be done. I want to say that may God bless you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'll be here again on Tuesday with another topic. God bless you.